also, besides being a poet, a therapist, and I see a lot of couples, and I notice, among other things, that some of my couples have only been together for what feels like a short time to me, but feels like a long time to them. And I think things seem like a bigger deal when you've only been with somebody a short time because you don't have the faith that you get over a long relationship. This poem is called Enough History for Steve, who's here. Sometimes our life together is sprawling behind us like a twisty ribbon of road through the hills. Sometimes we're both in the car together. Sometimes I see one of us on the side of the road signaling for a pickup while the other drives on. It's a small red convertible, though we've never owned one. Vintage like we are. It's got a name that's sexier than we've ever been, Spitfire or Bugatti. Sometimes even in the tiny car together, there are ghosts between us staring like the creepy dolls in movies that can't be killed. The eyes always open, even when ours flutter in the dark. Or we forget to look at each other and only look at the road ahead, which always disappears behind a sun-browned hill before I can see where it goes. I'd say this was a sweet recipe for growing old together, one without the usual amount of sugar, but it's always been this way with us. Meetings, partings, a softness in your voice at last, and your eyes finally here, waiting for me this time after a long spell of distance. The unseen surprises us every time. The road unfurling as we drive. I used to chase the car when I saw you speed past without even noticing me, shouting your name. Now there is enough history to know it won't be long before you remember. And anyway, there's always a nice view on the road while I wait.